Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid Extreme. I keep saying like that's going to kill my throat, no doubt. Anyways, the last time we took on the cyborg ninja, Grey Fox. After plenty of off-screen work, we finally managed to defeat him. We have managed to now get hold of our level 4 security card, so we can now get a few extra places we weren't able to earlier. In particular, a certain thermal goggles is going to be on the shopping list, seeing as we still haven't been able to get them. So we're going to be using that. This health situation is pretty depressing. Just going to throw that one out there. Right, let's put on our gas mask for a moment while we wait for this thing. Unfortunately, all the cameras have respawned. This is a problem, you see. Right, so let's get into places we couldn't beforehand. Also bear in mind, if I get shot at by one camera once, I'm dead. If a feather lands on me in the wrong way, I'm dead. Just to throw that one out. So I think we're going to be using plenty of chaff grenades here. I could use with more Nikita missiles, I guess, but... Oh, there's nothing here. I'm dead. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think I'm dead. Oh, no. Maybe if I throw that, I might be able to get away with it. Oh, no. I don't think there's anything else up here, is there? Oh, hello, there is. Give me that. Prizes. Ooh, the night vision goggles. Well, that's handy. We'll no doubt need them later on, so, you know, that's good. Right, now what we are going to not be doing straight away is we are not going to go in carrying on with the game, per se. We need to get some supplies, i.e., obviously, some health, and I'm also exceptionally interested in getting the thermal goggles as soon as I physically can. So we're going to be doing that. So... that up, and we want to go to the first floor because we're going to be going back to the tank hangar. Right, so don't know where this guy is. Is he on? Oh, he is there. Hello. Right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of this guy. That's it. Nope. 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 No, yes. A few attempts. Hello. That makes me a happier man. Now, say we want to head on over to the tank hangar. The problem we've got with this, though, potentially, is that the snowfield is going to be an absolute death trap. There's claymores, there's cameras. Of course, bear in mind, we currently have no way of seeing where claymores are anywhere in the entire game. So, I'm going to not head that way, and what I am going to do is I'm going to show something off which I haven't done yet, at least on screen. We're going to be making our way to the snowfields a different direction. First of all, I need to wait for all these guards to kind of go elsewhere. Alright. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making use of our cardboard boxes, folks, because we haven't yet. I have barely used these at all in the entire LP, folks. As you obviously know, cardboard boxes can be used to like hide in the corners and that, and kind of avert enemy attention when escape simply isn't possible. However, and it has been stated on a variety of comments, they can be used for transport as well. For example, if we go back in here, for example, we put our box on. Go. We are now craftily hidden inside. Now, if we wait for a short moment of time, will eventually happen. It does take a moment. Here, this happens.
Is this all there is to load? To the heliport, huh?
It's pretty important cargo. And the guard will transport me to the heliport, which is awfully nice of him. Slow down again. Apologies for this. And we're here. Lovely. Right. So now that we're here, now we need to progress from this situation. So we need to get into the tank hangar. So we're going to wait for this guard to go by. I know there's a guard around.
Huh? Just a box.
Just a box. Don't mind me. Just walk on past, Sonny Jim. That's it. Just walk past. Bye. We still can't go through the front entrance here, of course. However, instead of having to battle with cameras and all that, when you do arrive here later on, there used to be a camera up this here, which was covering the entrance on the first floor. That has now disappeared. It's only there for the start to try and encourage you to go in via the second floor, basically, is what the game was trying to do. So we're now gonna, well, head through here instead. I don't think there's anything in here that I need. Quickly check. No? Okay, that's cool. Right, let's head in through there then. We shall enter through the first floor. Does mean, of course, we've got a little bit of travelling to do, but luckily not too much. Is there anything down here? I doubt it. No. Okay, then. What we will do instead is we're going to head this direction. I can get into a proper line. There we go. So swim through our water. Question. Does gas mask help with this in any way? No? Okay, then. I didn't know. Perhaps it worked like some kind of... okay, I know logically that would have absolutely no reason to work. That's not what I was going after here. Right, so let's continue crawling along. Eventually we'll get to where we need to be. I just have to remember which one of these entrances is the one I need to take. This one's blocked anyways. Yep. Where's the guard? There he is in the distance. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We are going to have to murder some of these guys in order to get hold of some more provisions. Doesn't murder sound like fun, children? Doesn't it sound like fun? There's a guy above us as well, remember? Right, so first we're going to get the card out. Into here. Oh! Our guard here apparently has decided he's done enough shopping for one day. Well, never mind. Where'd the guard go? Oh, there. You see nothing! Now, I could well continue with my choking plan, but I'd much rather shoot the bastards. And I was very lucky there. Unfortunately, there's no easy way of doing that sort of thing. You know, I can't force them to drop rations, so... Let's run here. Now, this guard on that far side is going to give us some problems. He always bloody well does. It's hard to run at him because of the fact the corrugated steel, he way a bit. Go, 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 gadgets. Go, go, gadget. Shit! Problem. Problem. Problem.
I heard that.
You heard something, did you? Well, wasn't that unfortunate? How in the hell did that just work? How did that just... This Black Shadow is a little bit perplexed by that. Somehow he ran forward into the room. He didn't see me hiding against the wall, and I just jumped him from behind. That was pretty damn cool. As well as a bit mystifying. But in any event, we're alive. I think that's got to count for something, surely. Unfortunately, the AI's propensity of giving me rations is pretty rubbish, and I tell you what I'm also going to do. For the purposes of people who perhaps have not played this game before on Extreme, I'm going to show you how rarely these guys drop rations. It's time for some RPG-style grinding. Yeah! And that sounds fun. Now, the first thing I've got to work out is, ooh, where are these guards here? There he is. Right. There's a couple of guards always on patrol, so we're looking to take out both of them. Bear in mind, these guys are in body armor.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
And that, considering that they are wearing body armor, that they will take more shots to take down. This is a potential problem. So whereas like normal guards might take a shot or two, he's going to take, you know, best part of half a dozen to make sure he's dead. So we'll take him out. Now there is another guy around somewhere, but I'm also interested in keeping an eye out for, you know, level 4 doors. And also just general goodies. Right, some grenades there. Good. There's this other guy. So common ammo in here, which I shall claim. There he is over there. Okay, so that's alright. Famous. If there's some ammo, yeah, we'll grab it. Has he already gone past, you think? I think he's already gone past. I don't know. Kind of a bit terrified to look. I think he already went. Where the hell has he gone? Some kind of ghost? Oh, I hear something. If you didn't see that one coming, clearly you've not been playing this game for long enough.
Snake!
I had no idea where he was. clue. Let's try and deal with this guy first off this time. Wherever the hell he is again. I think he's walking up on a cross. That was, not good. Bastard! Oh, there he is. Working out exactly as I'd hoped. Must be said. You never know, this might get him to drop more health and stuff. Although it must be said that they're yet to drop a single damn item. Maybe they don't drop items when in alert phase. It's plausible. I don't think they do. Huh. That's a thing, I guess. It would appear that they do not drop any kind of health in alert phase. I just didn't know. Oh dear. Get him! Attack! I just wanted to die. Yeah, complete waste of time, man. Complete waste of time. I've wasted my time, I've wasted... That is 2.5 minutes of your life that you will never ever get back. You're very welcome. Let's try this again. Unfortunately, this is basically what was more or less happening for the whole of the time that we weren't seeing anything. This was what about 40 minutes of my off-screen life were. General failure. Right, well, we've killed both of them, which is good. And not really got anything for it. So, now that we've killed both of them, what we're going to be doing... we now want to head down here. And then, if we then head back up north, that will respawn the enemies. Isn't that fun? And all I'm basically going to have to do now is repeat the process. So, assuming these guys are still spawned in the same places, shoot that one in the back there. Hello. I tell you what, these are spawning a lot more frequently than they were previously, and then what we want to do is run around all the way around their side, and then back like we did at the very beginning, run down this way, there's that guy. Wow. Concurrent rations? I had a 20-minute gap off screen between seeing any of these. And I just got 2 in a row. In fact, technically, 3 in like a row or 3 in 4. Wow. Okay. Well then, I am going to get in the elevator and I'm going to run away. I have no idea how that works. Okay then, back to the first one. Now that we've done that, now we want to go and basically we need to well, make our way back to Warhead Storage Building. Now bear in mind, of course, that this room should now be deactivated of its thermal liney crap, which it is. Oops, wrong one. Of course, we've got no box to travel the other direction at the moment, so we got to do this on foot. And now we need to get through here, which is decidedly easier now that I can see, holy mother of God, how many of these things there are. However, as we had learned previously in the game, that there is an easy way to get through these. How does this work? What is the... How is this even remotely realistic? Crawling through a claymore-infested field and magically they're not setting off because I'm crawling. I mean, what, do the claymores have their sensors pointed into the sky? How does this make any sense? It's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. It doesn't make any sense at all. Absolute mystery, folks. Absolute mystery. Alright. Run over here. Right. Now what I'm going to hope to do is... I am running desperately short of chaff grenades, must be said. Which is good, because I'm not going to need them much in the near future. If we just follow this left side, we should avoid... Yes. 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 Right, okay then. Yeah, I only got one chaff grenade, I think, is it? One? Yeah, just one. That's not a lot. We need to get... We will have to work on this. Right, okay. Now we need to go and get back upstairs again. Shouldn't be too difficult, to be fair. To be fair, just generally getting around isn't all that difficult, really, or extreme. It's just remembering a bit of pathing. To be fair as well, I mean, even when I was playing this game, I mean, I know you guys had no way of knowing, but I mean, I didn't use the radar that much, must be said. You know, I'd refer to it every now and again, but I didn't exactly do a huge amount with it. So, you know, it's just one of them things. Oh, no. I really have absolutely no need to do that, but I'm curious to see if I can't get another ration. This game. This game. Maybe it's understood my hour of penance that I served. This game. Is it taking sympathy on me? Is it because I'm recording? Maybe it's taking sympathy on you. I have no idea. Let's save the game. Again.
What's up, Snake?
As of course, we know what this hymn means.
Mei Ling, how did you get into this line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter pilot. I fell in love with jets watching them in the movies.
You'd be surprised how many people say the same thing.
But I didn't want to kill people. That's when I heard that the US Air Force needed people to do BDAs, battle damage assessments.
Those are the guys whose job it is to confirm how successful a bombing run was.
Yeah, so I started to do research into aerial photography and air intelligence. I made it my major.
But there are no pilots who only do BDAs.
That's right, but by the time I learned that, I was already an expert in my field.
Clearly not that expert. Wouldn't it be great, though, if, like, you're in the middle of a call and then suddenly that Psycho Mantis just jacks the line? You know, like Resident Evil 4 styles with Salazar. We've jacked the line. I mean, that'd be great. I'd love that. Missed opportunity. Right. So what we need to do is we need to work out which one of these is actually the lovely Miss Meryl. There's one easy-ish way of doing that. Murder everyone. Murder! Clearly, it's not there. Right. Watch out. There's a guard on its way. I think there was. Remember how they did all their little shift pattern things, so... This is really hard to do this, considering that I have absolutely no radar to work with, so I can't see into the room at all well. Isn't helping. What in the holy hell was that sound? Ooh! Problems! You saw nothing! You saw nothing! Oh yes! Run for your life, man! Oh shit, that's... I think I just hit Meryl! What have I done? I think I just kicked Meryl down! Oh my god, I don't believe I've just done that! I'm gonna get no end of stick from that. Oh god. Now what do I do? I'm completely stuck! Oh, this is terrible, this spot. Like, do I just go? Oh! Get away! I'm hoping she got in here. I really am. I'm gonna get no end of grief for this. Aha!
Don't move.
If she just shoots me, I understand.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
She's not gonna
What's
have
that
to go
mark?
with that, is she?
Huh?
I think I got
Oh,
away
this?
with domestic abuse.
It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, and guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great
This
butt.
Oh, I
Bloody
see.
creeps.
First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
I'm still waiting for the slap round the face for, like, hitting her.
So, Snake,
No, it's
how
not
are the
coming, is it?
negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Pleasant.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Or you just press continue.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Question at the end of this.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Here's a question, folks. Now, because I just don't know, maybe someone can like me. I've always wondered in that scene that, you know, Snake says, I've got the leftover. Does that mean that if you still haven't got a SOCOM by this point, that the game will kind of give you one by now? Because I don't actually know. I kind of assumed that was the case. Nah, whatever. Anyways, that is where we're going to finish things, so...
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
You're not going to berate me for being in a women's bathroom? No. Good.
Talk to you later, Snake.
Indeed. For next time on Let's Play Metal Gear Solid, we've got a certain Psycho Mantis boss fight to do on extreme mode on a keyboard. This should be good. I'll see you then.